Credit scores can be hard to figure out. One credit bureau has one score, the other has a different one. Oh, and now you're going through your home purchase consultation and your lender tells you your score is something totally different. What the heck? While I cannot tell you exactly why the consumer-facing credit reporting information is different than what we see as lenders, what I can tell you is what impacts your credit score and how to keep it in good standing. Generally speaking, your credit score is made up of 5 different parts. 35% of your score comes from payment history. Do you make your payments on time? Any kind of late payment can be reported to the credit bureau and affect your credit score. This is a big deal. Making your payment on time is the biggest factor in your credit score. I tell my clients to set up autopay on all their accounts that have a monthly payment. If you set up autopayment to make the minimum monthly payment, you never have to worry about making a late payment. You can still make more than the minimum payment. The autopayment sets you up in case life happens and you forget to make that payment manually. 30% of your score is based on debt load. What is that, you ask? It is the balance of your outstanding credit compared to your available credit. Say you have a credit card with a $5,000 limit and you have a balance of $4,000. Not good. You're using 80% of the available credit on that card. The lower the balance, the better. If you keep the balance you owe under 30% of your available credit, you're in good shape. This is important since it's the second most important criteria in shaping your credit score. 15% of your score comes from your credit history, or length of time the average of all your accounts have been open. Seems easy enough, but sometimes this can be tricky. Say you have a credit card you use only for emergencies. Awesome. Let's make sure it stays open by using it every few months or so. Yes, I am telling you to use credit. Now that doesn't mean you go overboard. Maybe go fill up your gas tank. Why? If you don't use a card for a long time, the creditor may choose to close it for you due to inactivity. If the creditor closes your account, it will reduce your overall available credit across all of your accounts, which will affect criteria in number 2, debt load. And it will decrease the total average length of time all your accounts combined have been open. This also includes new accounts you may open. When there's less history on an account because it's new, the overall average age of your total credit history will go down. 10% of your credit is based on the types of credit that you have. It's important to have a mix of debt types so the credit bureaus can see how you handle each type of debt over time. Installment loans like mortgages, student loans, and car payments are great because they have both a fixed payment and an end date, meaning they will be paid off in a certain period of time. Major credit cards like Visa or MasterCard, store cards, and gas cards show the creditors how you handle revolving credit debt. It's best to have at least one major credit card and 1 or 2 other types of credit cards. The last 10% of your credit is based on how many inquiries you have over time. Typically, you don't want to have a lot of credit pulls all the time. This is a red flag to the credit bureaus if you're trying to open a bunch of accounts all the time. Be thoughtful about getting your credit checked, especially when you're at the checkout counter and the sales clerk asks, "Would you like to save an extra 10% today and apply for our store card?" 99% of the time, that 10% savings doesn't save you anything. Most people end up accruing significantly more interest than the 10% savings they received for the item purchased. My advice, don't do it. Still have questions? Feel free to DM me.